In today's world, technology is advancing faster than ever before. It's hard to keep up with all the amazing developments that are taking place. There are some truly incredible technologies out there that will give you chills. It has also brought forth various technologies that have started making our lives easier, interesting, but not very human-like, depending on how one looks at it. In this video, we will tell you the top 10 technologies that are on another level. So let's find out. But before that, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Number 1. Atomic battery. This is a device that uses energy from radioactive decay to generate electricity. It is used in equipment that must function without supervision for long periods of time, such as spacecraft, automated scientific stations in remote locations, pacemakers, and underwater systems. Also known as a nuclear battery or radioisotope generator, this technology was first demonstrated by Henry Moseley in 1913. During the 1950s and 1960s, there was considerable research in the field to create long-life batteries for space missions. Since then, several techniques to generate electricity from nuclear sources were found, and modern nanoscale technology has allowed the creation of new devices and better material properties that were previously unavailable. Similar to nuclear reactors, the atomic batteries generate electricity from atomic energy, but without the chain reaction. Number 2. Powered exoskeleton. This is a wearable mobile machine that facilitates limb movement with greater strength and endurance, and is powered by a system of hydraulics, motors, pneumatics, and levers. In 1986, a U.S. Army Ranger known as Monty Reed, who broke his back in a parachute accident, developed an exoskeleton prototype called the Life Suit, of which the current prototype can walk 1.6 kilometers and lift 92 kilograms. Current powered exoskeletons include Cyberdyne's AHL-5 arms and legs used in Japanese hospitals, Parker Hannifin Indigo exoskeleton for legs, Exobionics ELEGS hydraulic exoskeleton for paraplegics, and Get University's YLX exoskeleton that can reduce metabolic costs while walking. Number 3. Transparent image sensor. This device is a flexible, transparent, circuit-free image sensor made of plastic film coated with fluorescent particles that can be used in user interface devices that can respond to both touch and gesture. By scaling up the process and using technology similar to that of CT but with lasers instead of X-rays, Koppelhuber and Bimber were able to make a low-resolution prototype. Through the use of advanced sampling techniques, they can also enhance the resolution. The new touch-free technology can, in the future, be used in television and computers, and will give gamers full gesture control without the need for cameras or motion tracking devices. Number 4. Gravity-powered lamp. This is a lamp that is powered by a bag of sand or rocks, hung by a cord, which gradually comes down just like the weight drive in a cuckoo clock. The concept of gravity light was developed by Clay Moulton and Mike Wofsy in 2006. Though early prototypes were found to be inefficient. They found that 10 kilograms of mass raised to a height of 1 meter gives a maximum energy of 98 joules, which at 100% conversion efficiency for 5 minutes and would produce 0.32 watts and 0.16 watts at 50%. The resulting LED light was not enough for reading or working, so they traded illumination brightness for illumination time. Number 5. Mind-controlled robotic limb. This is an artificial limb that can be controlled with no more than normal subconscious effort or neural activity, and is now being used to help paraplegics and those without limbs. Shuichi Nishio and Christian Penaloza from Advanced Telecommunications Research Institute International in Kyoto have developed another robotic arm that can be controlled by thinking. They've developed an algorithm that can read the electrical activity recorded by non-invasive electrodes placed on the scalp and distinguish the patterns linked to arm movement. Thinking about different tasks, like picking up a glass of water or balancing a tray, generates a different pattern of electrical activity. After reading that specific pattern, the algorithm instructs the robotic arm to move accordingly. Number 6. Translucent concrete. This is a concrete-based construction material that contains light-transmitting elements, such as optical fibers to conduct light from one side of the wall to the other. The optical fibers go through the whole concrete block, creating a certain light pattern on the other side. The bends in the fiber inside the concrete and the rough-cut surface at the end of it decrease the light reaching the other side by more than half. It might still give enough daylight considering the non-linear response of human eyes to light. Translucent concrete is used for architectural design purposes, for facades and interior walls. Number 7. Micro-air vehicle. These are aircraft the size of insects that can be used for covert operations such as reconnaissance and espionage, as well as for getting information about spaces that are inaccessible to humans. In 2008, TU Delft University of Netherlands developed ornithopter named Delftly Micro that measures 10 centimeters and weighs just 3 grams. It has a camera for navigation and has been successfully tested indoors. An even smaller ornithopter, measuring just 3 centimeters, was developed by Robert Wood at Harvard University that achieved controlled flight in 2013 and landings on and takeoffs from different places in 2016. The model, however, is not autonomous and requires power through a wire. Number 8. 84D printing. This is a technology that can create material that transforms over time depending on the environmental parameters it reacts with. There are different approaches to how materials are printed in 4D. One way is to make them so that they respond to the transfer of kinetic energy from one medium to another. Some materials would cause the particles to bond and change form when exposed to heat. When an object is printed with hydrophilic material on one side and hydrophobic material on another side, one side would swell while the other side contracts when placed in water, causing the object to change its shape. Number 9. Google Glass. Google Glass is smart eyewear technology that is able to display information and content in a similar way a smartphone does. These glasses are used hands-free. Users are able to control this device via voice control. Number 10. Wowie Dog E Robot Dog. No, this isn't a Poochie from the early 2000s, but Dog-E is as close as we'll get to one in 2023. This robot dog goes through a minting process that reveals features and personality traits unique to each model. This can include different play styles, behaviors, and LED light combinations. You can also feed it and train it through the connected app. It's worth noting that it does have a microphone and speakers, so we recommend checking the privacy policies before pre-ordering one. These are just some of the amazing technologies out there that will give you chills. We're living in an incredible time where anything seems possible. Who knows what the future holds? What do you think about these technologies? Share your thoughts in comments below. Also, don't forget to like this video and share it with your family and friends. And make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for watching more videos in future.